Hey, this is James from workwithjames6.com. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the proven formula for more leads, more reps, and more cash with your fantasy business. The information I'm about to share with you took me from struggling for 7 years in network marketing to generating thousands of leads and sponsoring hundreds of people effortlessly with no phone calls. If you're actually in fantasy at the moment, then the information I'm about to share with you in the marketing model, you can actually start using in your business immediately to start generating leads, reps, and cash, and also cash flow on the front end of your business. If you're looking for a fantasy review, then check out the description box below this video. I've actually done a personal review of this company on my blog. When I first got started in network marketing, which was just over 8 years ago now, my upline said to me, James, you need to find 5 people and you need to teach them to find 5 people and you need to teach them to find 5 people each and you can be rich in network marketing. I actually joined a juice deal. It was called Lifestyles, and I was really excited because I believed them. I thought, well, all I've got to do is just find 5 people and I can be rich in network marketing. And I said to them, Frank and Heather were my upline. I said, well, how can I find 5 serious people? And they said, James, you need to make a list. You need to make a list of your friends, your family, your acquaintances, and it doesn't matter if you know these people, if you're only loosely acquainted with these people or if they're close acquaintances, doesn't make any difference. So I made a list and I got to around about 40 people, and they told me that this was my warm market. They said, James, go to your warm market, which is people that already know you and people that you've got a relationship, so they're likely to trust you and get them onto a presentation. So I went to these 40 people, and some of these people I hadn't seen for a while, and I made an excuse to go around to their house and say, hey, look, and then get the conversation around to business and say, hey, are you open to keep your options open for a second income? 38 of those people basically fobbed me off and said, no, James, we're not really interested in that sort of thing, and told me that I should stick with my job. At that point, I was working as a mortgage broker, 45 plus hours a week. It was really kind of, it kind of sucked. I really hated it. And 2 people agreed to look at the opportunity, and they did. And they watched the presentation, and they didn't join. So I was really frustrated. And I went back to my upline, and I said, look, Frank and Heather, this hasn't worked. I've been through my warm market. No one's joined. What do I do next? And they said, well, James, you need to make a bigger list. You need to find more people to talk to. So, at that point, I was kind of screwed because I'd been through everyone, and, I pissed a lot of people off because, they kind of like got sick of me going on about this deal. So I actually struggled for the next 4 years. And during that time, I did manage to sponsor 5 people into this deal, but nothing duplicated. There was 0 duplication. None of these 5 people did anything. And, I thought I was going to get rich with 5 people, and I didn't get rich at all. In fact, I only made money from selling products to the people that I worked with in the mortgage broker's office. So in total, I made about $2,500 from that deal. And I was kind of frustrated. So I thought, well, maybe it's the company. Maybe there's something wrong with the company. So I joined a different company called Ultralife, and this was a startup deal. And I thought, well, I'm bound to get rich in this because no one else knows about it. And I went to the company and I got shown around the factory. I got shown around the manufacturing plant and everything. I was, got the red carpet treatment. Thought, yeah, this is cool. I'm going to be rich in this company because no one knows about it. In that company, I actually sponsored 0 people. I actually went back to these 40 people again. And they were like, no, James, we're not interested. Stick to your day job. And again, in this company, I only made money from selling products to the people that I worked with in the mortgage broker's office. So I was very frustrated. So I thought at this point that there's obviously something that I'm doing wrong. Either that or network marketing doesn't work. At the end of 2009, I actually came across a system and a marketing modality which I'm about to share with you right now in this video. And as you watch this, you may decide that you want to start using this formula in your business that changed everything for me. Since using this formula, I've been able to sponsor literally hundreds of people into my business and generate thousands of leads. And I'm going to share the formula with you right now. And that is to use a sales system or a marketing funnel or a funded proposal, whatever you want to call it, that is online based. And what we're doing is we're using the internet to drive traffic, which is real people, into this sales funnel. And there's a couple of types of people that we can actually market to. There's opportunity seekers and there's solution seekers. So these are people here that are in network marketing that are not getting the results they want, probably because they're, kind of packing off all their friends and family and running out of people to talk to, which is a common problem in network marketing. What we want to do is make an offer and turn some of that traffic into leads and build a list. Now, my upline said to me, James, you need to build a list. Your upline might be saying to you, you need to build a list. And using the internet and this marketing modality, I've been able to build a list of thousands of people. But more importantly, I've been able to generate a warm market of hundreds of people. And this is people that are actively paying attention to what I'm doing, opening my emails, looking at my videos, reading my blog posts, listening to my audios and stuff like that. And I'm able to market to this warm market over and over again and make a lot of money doing this by selling products and also offering the chance for people to actually work with me personally in my business. What we can do early on in this process is we can make an offer of something to buy. Now, this is usually a low cost front end offer and normally 25 to $100 a month. And the cool thing about this is that not only are you offering, products to these people that will help them, but you're also earning money at this point here. So you'll start to earn money at this point here. And this is before you've even mentioned your primary company. So it's very, very cool because you're starting to get money on the front end of your business. And some people will buy from you. And these people are your real prospects. And the reason is because they spent money with you. So if someone spent money with you, then it's probably because they like you and they trust you and they want to do business with you. So if you're going to actually get on the phone with people, I know some people like to get on the phone. Personally, I don't like to use the phone that much. I prefer to do things online, emails, webinars and group presentations and stuff like that. But if you want to actually pick the phone up and call people, then these are the people that your time is best spent with, because they've already spent money with you. I mean, when I first got started, I did start calling people at this point here. And, to be honest, it kind of sucked. It was kind of tedious because, you might call 10 people and like 5 of them you can't get hold of and another 4 might say, well, they're not really that interested. So it's entirely up to you. But personally, I would only call people at this point here when they've spent money, they've bought a product from you, and you know that they're serious. What you can do with these people then is you can do a couple of things. You can upsell to more expensive products that will help them, and you can sponsor into your primary company. And what you'll find is that by working with these people here, your conversion rates will be way, way higher. You're going to get much better quality of prospect, and you're going to be able to sponsor a lot of people and upsell a lot of products. So this is very, very powerful. And these people here, that don't buy straight away, these people will remain on your list, and you can continue to market to these people, provide value to these people, and you can continue to strengthen your warm market. Imagine being able to sit at your computer and send an email to like 5,000 people and have hundreds of people opening that email, clicking on your links, buying products from you, joining your business and calling you because they want to work with you in your business. It's a very, very different psychology rather than you going out and trying to find people and using the 3-foot rule and prospecting friends and family and stuff like that. Using this marketing modality, this has actually worked for me for the last 4 years. I started using this at the end of 2009. Since then, I've literally been able to sponsor hundreds of people, generate thousands of leads. I've had $500 days, $1,000 days, $1,500 days, and $3,000 days. In fact, over $3,000. The most I've earned so far is $3,017.49. And when I first got started in network marketing, just earning $3,000 in a day, in a month rather, would have been, kind of like wonderful. Earning $3,000 in a day would have been like a complete fantasy. So what I've done is I've actually put together a 5 video bootcamp series to show you how to get this stuff set up in your business and how you can start generating 20 plus leads a day. If you're watching this video right now, then you're just literally a few weeks away from generating 20 or more leads to your business. If you're ready to take action, 20 or more leads to your business every single day, sponsor 2 reps a day, and make the money that you got in network marketing to make. So click the link below this video, get access to the next video. I'm actually going to take you through to the next video immediately. 5 videos which will show you how to get this set up. The actual technical stuff of getting this set up is actually pretty straightforward. It takes like 30 minutes, and I'll show you how to get it set up in the video. So click the link below and I'll talk to you on the next page. It's been James Hicks. Take care for now.